Welcome back, one and all, to Nitalics Verbal Diarrhea Gaming Edition. Today's episode is all about Stranded Deep, an open-world survival game that is released for PS4 today, I think. It's been in development for about 5 years, and today is the release date for on consoles. It's been out for PC since Early Access, which was about 4 or 5 years ago when they first started making it. But for console-wise, it's come out today, which is quite exciting stuff. Brand new releases. I mean, I didn't even hear about this one until about 4 hours ago when I was researching stuff. But this one seems, to me, I've been playing a lot of Subnautica recently. There might be a bigger video coming out about that very, very soon. Hopefully I can get onto that. But this one seems to be this almost Subnautica-esque game, very much in a more realistic style. You know, you're spending it's very much, you know, Pacific Islands rather than alien worlds and stuff. So because you're fighting stuff like sharks and giant squid or whatever it is. But this seems like an almost realistic Subnautica, which I can totally go for. From what I can see, you take the role of a plane crash survivor stranded in the Pacific Ocean, and I assume you'll explore, like, you know, underwater areas and like different islands and just build your way around, I guess. So very much in the quintessential survival tactics and all that kind of thing. The interesting thing about this one is that while stuff like hunger, thirst, and exposure are all very regular things to come up in survival games that you have to survive through, apparently, according to this one, you can escape if you spend enough time surviving. So I'm fairly sure Subnautica, I haven't finished it yet, but I'm fairly sure you can escape Subnautica. And there's a few others that you can just, you know, you can win. Survival games, it would seem kind of pointless if survival games is just about surviving with no real goal. But then again, even Minecraft has an ending, technically. I don't know, I guess it's interesting. They just say that this is something players haven't been able to do before. But, you know, if that intrigues you, if you want sort of closure at the end of a survival game, then perhaps this is the one for you. And if you like Subnautica, then this might just be a bit more on your side, just with more realism and based in a place that actually exists. They've released this with the comment saying that in these crazy times, we try to keep stuff in perspective, that people are, you know, everyone needs to stay safe and healthy, of course, and we do hope that you enjoy playing and preserving in this game as much as we enjoy preserving and making it. They do know that as much as playing games inside isn't really a huge risk to what's going on, it's still important to remember that, even if, you know, it's revolving around games. It's very good to just, I think that's very wholesome is the word, very wholesome. But yeah, if you're a fan of Subnautica or just survival games or even open world games, so you know I'm going to be checking this one out, then go on and have a look. It's good to support somewhat indie developers because they are, you know, there are a small couple of guys from Brisbane who have made this, and they've been through quite a lot of work to get it onto the console. So it's commendable work, and I think that if you can spend, you know, I don't know how much it is, I haven't checked, but, you know, if you're interested in any kind of games like that, you know, any sort of similar ideas, then it would be good to have a look and support developers. Because as I said in my last video on Rogue Bullet, the indie developers are probably having the worst time at the moment because they're not getting as much financial support as they should. And I think it's very important for us to support them in any way we can. But yeah, just a quick one to get in. I've got something on the way. I've got a couple of things planned. And hopefully if you stick around, they should be over sometime soon. But yeah, stay safe, everyone. And I will catch you whenever I plan to do something next. I have absolutely no idea what the plan is.